All right. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. It has been a lovely day. A lovely day. Whoever watches this back, if you're watching this back, it's been a fantastic day. I'm going to go over my trades today. Mr. R is in here. Mr. R, it doesn't matter what time. By the way, Mr. R, I got to ask you. I got to find this out right now. Mr. R, please tell me if you are. 1 second. I got to find it here. One second, yeah. Are you Rayaz Muhammad on Instagram? What's good, Adi? What's good? Janta Rai. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Let me switch my camera so you guys can see what's going on. Maximus said, yo, what it do? What it do, guys? Long time no see. Long time no see, man. You guys, let me just say this real quick. I'm having a blast. Let me do the Trump hands. I'm having a blast. I can't do his accent, but I can do the hands. I'm having a blast, guys. Trading since I got back. So you're okay. So Rayaz, guess what? Guess what? You see this? I screenshotted. You were the #1 like support on my Instagram stories. You liked you, and there was another person I screenshotted. I think you, Toby, and one more person. You guys went nuts. Especially you though. You won by far. So when I do the next giveaway. When I do the special giveaway, you're gonna be in there for sure. For sure. Beautiful setups I see on the screen. Thank you, Maximus. I'm gonna explain all of them today. Guys, it's not the only pair I traded today. Look, dog. Today, this I won't lie to you. This was not all the way here. It was a simple 1 to 2 for this one. But bro, today I am having a blast. I've traded on all my accounts today, all of them. So we're gonna get into it. Awali said, "Hey bro, hope you're doing good, G." Thank you, Awali. What's good? What's good? I think you messaged me on Instagram. I think no, that might have been someone else. Toby said, "Hey yo, bro," and then Adib said, "Bro, I liked your every IG post in lifestyle and travel. So can I get a special giveaway?" All right, guys. For those of you who are just joining, we're gonna talk about the over trading I've done today. All right. I traded on all 3 pairs today across all my accounts. It's been beautiful, bro. Since I started trading indices, it's been fire. But before I do that, okay, look, you see this? Mr. R. Mr. R went crazy on my stories, so he's going to be added to the special giveaway. There was 3 people. I think it was Mr. R. Toby, I think, was the second person. And Professor said, who's the other person? I also blew up your Instagram. Professor, it might have been you. It might have been you. I got to check. I think it's on my other phone. I got to check. I got to check. So I'll find out who the third person is. Professor, might have been you. What's your name on Instagram, Professor? That will help me out a lot. Because, bro, I could tell you. In fact, let me go into my Instagram right now. I can see who liked all my stuff. Who liked all my stuff. Let me go into notifications. Yeah, Adib. Oh, shoot. Adib is liking all my stuff right now. Adib is liking all my stuff right now as we speak. Bro, serious about getting into the giveaway. Yeah. All right, let me see. Oh my God, Adib went nuts. Adib, you're right. Okay, D Exchange, Raz Muhammad, Anti-Sako, Kairos the Third, Toby. Don't get me wrong, a lot of you guys, yo, Fauci, what's good, what's good? A lot of you guys liked my Instagram stories, but yo, Rayaz Muhammad went, every time I upload and I would check, he was one of the first people to view, and he liked all my stuff. A lot of people, I was having I don't know, I think around 40 people were watching consistently, and Rayaz Muhammad liked all my stories, bro. He went nuts, so he's going to be entering the special giveaway for sure. Y'all crazy at these profit path. Shakir said, family, what it do, Shakir? What it do? Man, I missed you guys. I really missed you guys. So guys, here's what I'm thinking before we get into all the trades that I took today. As you guys can see, I literally over traded, but I traded across all my accounts today. So when I say I'm happy and I'm having a blast, I'm having a blast. What I'm thinking to do is we agreed to 2 times a week. Then because of the membership that I started with the group, who I'm showing the ropes to or whatever, training, whatever the case is, our sessions are from 8 to 11. So I can't do anything until 11. So I was like, because of how committed I'm going to be to them, especially if they have questions and stuff after, I think I can only do streaming once a week. But I think I can actually do, if you guys are okay with it, I can stream twice a week at 11. The times we agreed, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then, we could still chop it up. I can go through the trades I took with my members and with myself and stuff like that. And then, you know what I mean? And we could still have fun because everybody was telling me, people are messaging me personally and all that stuff saying, bro, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we can't just, and then I think it was Dean said in the Discord, he's like, bro, we're hooked on these live streams. And now all of a sudden you're gone. You're talking about once a week. Right. So I get it, guys. I get it. It's not something I planned. If you were here for the other live stream, I explained what happened. But long story short, I love you guys. I'm a man of the people. So I'm always going to find some way. But guys, by the way, with 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. By the way, guys, you already know Christmas. We're trying to do a lot of giveaways. And I think I have some ideas for these memberships and all that stuff. So stay tuned. Because I know some of you guys want to join. Some of you guys can't afford it. I totally understand. But we'll see what we can do. All right. In the meantime, let's go over these trades. Let me read these comments real quick. My phone is not working that well. It's all good, Fauci. It's all good. Bro, I sent you a DM. Check it out. Oh, my God. Shakir said, that's cool. 11 your time, correct. He needs to make money too, fam. 100%. You took 2 trades today? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I went nuts today. I don't know what it is. And I think it's because of... What's good, Siam? What's good? I think it's because of... trading forex. Like my say wallahi, I can't say wallahi, but honest to God, all these trade setups you see here, they were taken. They were all taken, right? So what's it called? Let me explain what happened today. So basically, since I started trading forex with you guys, let's play the TP song for you. You know what? We might as well, right? We might as well. Let me give me 1 second, guys. Gotta make sure we're good out here. All right, guys. For everybody, first off, good morning, all my lovely people. I missed you guys. Good morning.
Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice. Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice.
Awesome. And I'm going to explain the vacation in a second as well. Let's play congratulations, not only to me, but to everybody who took trades this week, this day. Hope you guys are having a blast. Hope you guys are doing well. Congratulations to everybody. And all of you guys who are here, congratulations to you too.
Congratulations. I am happy for you. Like play, you have come this far. Nothing can stop you from going higher. Congratulations. Yeah, I celebrate you.
Congratulations, everybody. Clap it up for yourselves. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. That is so fire, man. I missed you guys. Once again, congratulations.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
And as always, you guys, we're extremely happy over here.
We are extremely happy. We are extremely happy. I don't know whether you can define the word extremely.
Awesome stuff. Awesome. So, all right, guys, we got a lot to talk about. I see some of you guys asking about the vacation and all that stuff. I've got Dean and Ludo in here. So let me just deal with first things first. Dean and Ludo, all right? I wanted to address this the other day when you guys were not here because you guys made a comment about the pizza thing, which I found it was super hilarious. But I just wanted to address this super quick. Where are we at? Where are we at? Right here. All right. So Ludo said, yo, Adib, you had something to do with this. They charged this man $14 per slice. Angry reaction would have been genuinely angry. I know your card declined on the first swipe. And then Deed said, that's insane, not gonna lie. So you guys, in this story, okay, in this situation here, it wasn't for 4 slices. If you watch the whole stories, I showed you what I bought for myself, which was this pizza, and I bought my wife this chicken Alfredo lasagna from Pizza Hut, and it came with 2 drinks. All right, so it wasn't $14 per slice. All right, it wasn't $14 per slice. Okay, and then secondly, I know your card declined in the first swipe. No, it wasn't on the boat, Ludo. It was at the airport, bro. You know how airports be, bro. Airport, bro. We buy water for like $8. No lie. No lie. We buy water at the airport for like $8. It's insane. You know what I mean? But I found it funny. I just wanted to address that's it. And obviously my card didn't decline. Did you guys see the other story when my wife and I like were shopping? We ended up buying so much clothes. We bought a second suitcase to buy to take back home. So we bought another suitcase. We filled that with clothes. And you know how it is at the airports. You gotta pay to check in those bags. They're like $100 and something or something like that per bag. So you know what I mean? It was but guys, it was a great trip. This is like, if you guys see my stories, it was such a good experience. I don't know how else to put it. It was just simply absolutely fire, bro. Great experience. All right. So, I was at the restaurant. I set the price. Oh, the airport is crazy. Fauci cooking with the voice message. Oh yeah, Fauci, you had a voice message in there. I'm gonna listen to it. I listened to the first one. No, I listened to both. When Fauci was like, hold on. I'm not gonna do you like that. It's all good. I'm gonna leave it alone. Bro, I don't know why your bank allowed that. My banks, they allow me to do what I want as long as I don't do nothing crazy. So leave Fauci alone, guys. Like I said, I missed you guys a lot. It's been super crazy. Anyone watching this BTC mess? No, but we're gonna get into it in a second. Let me go. But sounded trippy. Fauci, I'm not gonna do. I was on a tilt, fam, breaking my rules. Oh man, sorry about that. Super sorry about that. Okay, let's get into these trades before we get into all this stuff. Somebody else is talking about Bitcoin. We'll look at Bitcoin in a sec. All right. So, all right, what happened this morning? You can see here around 9:30. This was a typical market open play. I was just basically looking at this. I just knew based on how price was moving in this direction. I had missed this. This was before, because I was doing other stuff, the members. So I had missed this. I looked at this over here. You know, the usual. Had my fair value gap set. And I can't remember which one it was on. But long story short, had it set. And realized that with the market open, we should get a decent push to this upside. So I just basically set my stops, my TP to about this zone. Because US 30, I told you guys all the time, when price moves, it moves like no tomorrow. This was another play over here. This was 10 o'clock. You guys remember I was telling you guys, give me a second. I got to go lock in real quick because my setup is forming. This was it. Took a quick 1 to 2 on there. On Nas, similar. Okay, this was 8:30 in the morning. This was a beautiful play. I aimed for, let me see if I can go. I can show you guys. For this, you guys saw in the screenshot, this was my target right here. This level. This was my target for TP. I just knew price was going to go there. And it ended up falling to the ground, so that was perfect. Another 1 to 2 at 10 o'clock. Took the same trade here. And then right before I came on stream, guys, I took this trade on my last account. You can see the laptop is open right here. Let me see if I can show you guys. The laptop's open right here. This is the last trade I took. I took that on my other account here. Took this trade. So right before I came on stream, you can see 1050. Now we hit TP just as we were coming on stream. And then US 500, same thing this morning, 9:30. Beautiful setup. This, I won't lie, this was just another 1 to 2. It wasn't, I just sometimes like to see what would have happened if I held. But this was a 1 to 2. And then I took this one at 10 o'clock. Same thing. All right, guys. So beautiful trade. So that's why I said that I overtraded today. But you guys, there's some times where you're just, when you look at the market, everything, you're just in sync. You can just tell what's about to happen. Today was one of those days. I could tell by the way price was moving. We weren't going to get too much volatility or too much like up and down and all that stuff, right? Like it felt like today was just going to be consistent, and it turned out to be correct. So I'm having a blast. And you know, this is all coming from, I was already doing well with indices, but I think after trading Forex with you guys, I'm not gonna lie, that really helped me out a lot. It forced me to really look at other things. And now instead of trading, let's say 1 or 2 strategies, I have about 4 strategies in total. And so like every day, if I'm patient, I can find the setup. I can find one at market open. I can find one pre-market. I can find one around that 11 o'clock-ish time. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. I wasn't day trading. I was day tripping. Bro, how was the comedian on the boat? One of the hardest, John, on the opinion. Oh, one of the hardest jobs. Yeah, so the comedian, my wife was talking to me about it on the way back home. He was all right. All right, the comedian was okay. He had some funny jokes, but he wasn't like Kevin Hart type funny, right? Or Dave Chappelle type funny. He was just like, he was all right. It was a pretty good time. Can't really complain. But yeah, being a comedian is hard. I was looking at it too because, I have to do a lot of presentations and stuff. And one of the hardest thing to do is to keep the energy going, keep the flow going, keep things consistent, so that everything works, like everything, so that the crowd stays engaged. You see what I'm saying? So it's no joke. Fauci said, wow. Toby said, wait, 7 TPs? Yes, sir. Across all my accounts. There's not an account today that I didn't trade. I've traded on all accounts today. Had a blast. My Instagram is suspended. That's why I couldn't follow you on the story timeline or whatever they used there. Dean, what did you do to get your Instagram suspended? Are you working with Adib? You're working with Adib, aren't you? You and Adib, you're working with it. Because if your Instagram is suspended, brother, I don't know what you got going on, but repent. Adib is not the way. All jokes aside, I appreciate that, Dean. Check the last voice note. It's for you, from I got you. When's the next time you're traveling? I'm traveling in December. That's the next time I'm going to travel, guys. Fauci said he wants me to... Oh, by the way, I saw that you guys sent some more videos. We watched a couple yesterday. So, all right, let me see Fauci's voice notes. I couldn't send the other voice note. I'm going to send it to watch. All right. Dog. Fauci, are you all right? Let me see.
Mr. Arna boy. Boy.
Bro, don't embarrass us, bro. You're going to make people think all Canadians sound like this. Dean say, yo, what is going on, man? I didn't sign up for this.
Wow, na boy. Foreign money, 7 TVs, na boy. Your pocket heavy, na boy.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Here's where I stand. All right. Gosh, I'm a happy camper right now. Let me just put it that way. I'm a happy camper. Everything's hitting. I told you guys when I got back, I had some goals. I want to make a certain amount of money this month and December. There's a target that I have, and I'm going as ham as I can. I'm being patient. And I'm trying to execute as best as I can. Not you guys, by the way, not all days are like this. Okay? This morning started off a little rough. Okay, so here's what I didn't mention to you guys. I lost 2 trades today. 7 TPs, but 2 trades I lost. Okay? I lost 2 trades. So it was a total of 9 trades I took today. Lost 2, won 7. You see what I'm saying? So, and what happened this morning was I was just kind of being like, I don't know if I want to wait till whatever session, because I was looking at the charts this morning, and initially when I got here, I was like, I don't know if today's going to be that day, right? Because this was like 8 in the morning, and I was sitting up with these guys, and I'm like, I don't know. And then also, you know how it is when you're trading in front of people, and if you're having to show people the ropes and stuff, you have to be a certain way. So my psychology was a little, not messed, I was just like trying to be careful. So I took 2 trades, and I was like, these are not great, and then I just locked in. I told myself, be patient and wait for the setups. And then when I was patient, I had to wait like an hour or so, but when they started showing up, oh man, bro. So I have a goal for this month. Okay, so let me see where we're at on Discord. Damn, why are you angry with the market? Chill. I'm not angry with the market, bro. I'm more angry with the prop firm that tried to. You guys, the challenge that we're doing, the prop firm hit me up and said I breached the rules for inactivity. So I'm going back and forth with them. I'm trying to get the account back. Me and Dean are partners. His comments on Reels. Oh, Sako, what Reels? I'll check them out after if there's different comments. You risk differently or same risk per trade in those 7 trades. You guys know me. Every single time it's a 1 to 2. Some of them were full percentages, like 1% for 2% or 5%, whatever the case is. Others were 0.5%. But you know me, it's always 0.5% or 1%. That's always what I trade. Nothing more, nothing less. I think I got suspended because I haven't used it for like a year or 2. Oh, okay, got you. Let me see. Toronto accent. You see, now people are laughing at us, Fauci. Fauci, what's up, Crody? The last one's for you at Toby. If you're untrustworthy with a little, can never be trusted with a lot. These next months will be the start of a new life for me. Have to make the change for myself and future generations. Bro, Shakir, I always tell you this. I love your mindset, bro. Shout out to you. I hope you crush it. I hope you become the first millionaire in your family. All of you guys. I hope you guys all crush it this year, man. I hope you guys do great. And I hope 2025 is even better than 2024 was. FX lost on gold. but caught 1 to 2 on silver. Do you think crude oil, silver, and gold? All right, okay, let's start looking at the charts because some of you guys were asking about the charts. Somebody asked me about Bitcoin. All right, so let's look at Bitcoin and look at oil. All right, so let me go to the 1 hour. Go to the 1 hour here. And Shakir W Mans. Shakir, good luck on that, brother. Keep going, fam. Don't you Shakir. These firms like playing. I know. Oh, sorry, I didn't get it at first. Good luck, my bro. I don't sound like that. I tried to sound like that. Evolve, my brother. Receive. Thanks for the prayer, Crody. The resolution for 2025. Big. That's why I love you guys, bro. You guys are big. You guys are big on like taking risks and like going for it. I really, really love the way you guys have a mindset. Some of you guys are like practically crushing the market. If you just learn when to say, okay, today's enough. Like that's enough. What's good, show? What's good? Excuse me. Show, you missed quite a bit. You might have to go back and watch the beginning, but glad to have you here, brother. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Somebody said, can you see this mess on Bitcoin? From what I see here, Bitcoin is just kind of just, you know what I mean? Just ranging. That's all. It went up, ranging, and then it's pushing up. As you guys know, and Adib is going to get at me for this because I didn't make the video before I left. Rally, base, and then rally. All right, so price may return to this level to retest, okay, and then continue back upwards. However, this is Bitcoin. Bitcoin moves a little differently. Take it with a grain of salt. Anything is possible. So yeah, it's just kind of choppy right now. Bitcoin's not doing much. Let's take a look at oil. Oil has been in these zones for like the last, let's see, this was September, okay? It's just been up and down touching these zones. So like it's just literally not ranging per se, but almost in a sense. We've had a peak up here, but when you look at it, it's just been in this range for the last like 3 months. It's been insane, absolutely insane. Okay, so now here we are again. Price has gone up here, and now it's starting to push down. Are there any things we can get into? Price already retraced back into this gap. Okay, pushed up here, and now it's doing this. So if I was in this trade, this would be my aim right here. This would be my aim. Because this is the, that's the start of the gap. So I would aim for, excuse me, right here. That would be my aim if I was in this trade. All right, so somebody asked if I think oil and gold moves the same. Well, let's take a look at gold at the same time. XAU USD, baby. All right, so here is gold, and here's oil. Wait, what are we on for here? Okay, 1 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. All right, so here is oil. Here is gold. I mean, recently they've been kind of similar, right? Because you've had a bit of like a consolidation, break towards the downside, back up. And then here we had consolidation, break towards the downside, another bit of consolidation, and back up. So they're kind of similar, but not all the way too similar. I don't know. I wouldn't really say they're correlated though, at all. To be honest, I would say sometimes they move the same, sometimes they do not. Now price is using this as a trampoline to go towards the upside, so that's cool. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, to be quite honest. Hey Marco, what's up, boys? What's up, foreign? What's up, show? Hey show. Appreciate y'all, family. This is motivation that's needed. Be feeling low sometimes, but no, the storm doesn't. Bro, listen, Shakir, one thing I can guarantee you in this family with everybody around here, we love and support each other. Anytime you're feeling down, you can hit me, anybody up. I promise you, everybody's going to be super supportive. That's the type of community we built on here. Everybody's just amazing. Ranker's talking to Ludo trades. Oil is just doing a bunch of nothing. Yeah, oil is, as they say in the UK, waffling about. You know what I mean? Just that's why I've kind of left. I was interested at first because when it's falling, but like the way it's moving now, I'm not really interested. At Ranker, at Shakir, value, respect, copy. What's good, Ludo? At Ludo. Brother, it's never enough. Still adding on positions by easy position. Kairos the third. Shout out to Kairos the third. He hit me up on Instagram too on vacation. Shout out to you, Kairos the third. So he's at AUDJPY, I believe he said. No, AUDNZD. All right, AUDNZD. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's see what's going on. He said he's selling and adding to positions. Brother is cooking, right? Is he selling? First position. Oh, are you selling or are you buying? Let me know, Kairos. I took a trade. It was a corporate trades in the Discord. Got you, Fauci. I'm gonna look at it, but I still don't know when to stop trading or sitting on it. Oh, no Diddy. Do most of you guys have paid trading view? I have paid trading view for sure. Bro, I was paying for, you know, last month I was paying for their highest one, which was like $100 a month. But I just went back to their like $30 a month one because it just wasn't worth it for me. All right, Fauci, let's see. Okay, see, I see you got these zones. 3 levels. That's Fauci, beautiful trade. So what's your problem? I took a trade. It was a proper trade in the Discord, but I still don't want to. Bro, have you hit your target? Like, don't get me wrong. I overtraded today. I'll be the first to admit it. But how many times I overtrade? Like, rarely. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you, I don't have a problem with overtrading. You see what I'm saying? In this case, you're telling me you have a problem with overtrading. I'm saying to you, if you notice that's your problem, you've hit your target. This is a 1 to 5. You're good for the week and sometimes the month. Sit on your hands, bro. Turn off, like, shut off your computer and cut. Shut off your computer and just cut. Go do something else. I know you don't have a system, but download some games on your phone if you can. Like, do something. Do something else. Do not. Once you take the trade, you have to tell yourself you owe it to yourself to celebrate, to go do something. Go do something. That's what I used to do. I win a trade, I go out, I do something fun. It makes me feel good for being disciplined. Okay? Don't keep trading. Kairos the third said he's buying. All right. All right, Fauci. On that 3 levels. Kairos the third, you think I should buy a small position on BTC and later run to 100K instead of forget? Okay, so Kairos is talking to Ludo. 100 per month on TradingView. Whoa. Yeah, it wasn't really worth it. My problem is not enough or FOMO. Just not able to lose after losing. I see. The entry. All right, I'm going to check it out. Yeah, Fauci, you just got a 10190. You just have to really... Okay, I got to... Okay. Let me see if you put in the TP before. I don't see the TP. Let me know what your your stop loss is at. And you guys are able to backtest optimally. Yeah, I find you guys, when I say I have a lot of stuff cooking, I did a backtest this morning, right? And this is the first time in a long time I had a 100% win rate because of the way this trades. So I'm planning next week to go ham with that strategy. To go absolutely ham. It's starting to really play out really well. And I think there are certain market conditions I just want to make sure. But backtesting, absolutely. If you have rules and you stick to the sessions, backtesting is, yeah, I think you can backtest really well. If you keep trading, you end up retaining your profits. Absolutely. You don't know how to handle a loss? Okay, Fauci, this is the problem I had. Whenever I took a loss, it wasn't about the money. It was about my ego, right? Because I hate being wrong. I hate being wrong. I hate losing. So whenever I would take a trade, I wanted to make it back. But what I learned is that, and bro, Fauci, it's going to sound so crazy. Have you ever read this book? There's a book called The Biggest Loser Wins. It's a great book. It tells you that the person who can handle winning the best is the person who's going to be profitable. In that book, they talk about a guy. There's a guy, his win rate is like 18%. Okay, which means let's call it 20%, which means if he takes 10 trades, he's gonna maybe win 2 at best. If he takes 100 trades, he'll make 18 to 20 of them. If he takes 20 trades, he's gonna win 2 to 4. But you know what his TPs were? His risk to reward was every time 1 to 25. So he would go through like 16 losses in a row. And some people can't handle that, bro. I remember losing 3 in a row and wanting to like literally, I started to wonder if maybe I'm not the trader I thought. Like 3 losses in a row and I started tripping, right? Because it has to do with ego, pride, the things that we think about ourselves. But when it comes to trade, you have to understand losing is part of the game because this is about one word. You guys always hear me say this. Trading is about probability. Okay? That's it. That's what trading is about. Trading is about probability. That's it. Okay, so what that means is this. When I was taking these trades, I had to ask myself a simple question. What are the chances of, let me go back here a little bit. Let's go to replay. real quick. All right. We're here. All right. Price is about to go down, right? But it's here. The next candle is when I entered, when it was breaking out, right? I had to ask myself, what are the chances that price is going to go up, and what are the chances price is going to go down? When I look at the bigger time frame, right, you can see it's messed up because it's a replay mode, so it's going to show the candles a certain way. But long story short, let me go to the 15 actually. Let me do this. That'd be better. All right. So what are the chances that price is going to go down? At that time, we were around here. Price had come into my zone, is pushing down. I look at it from this area. I can see we're in a nice, very nice, respectable downtrend. Okay? And not only we're in a downtrend, price came to this level, retraced at where I expected to go. It's now down here. I'm expecting that price at this level right here is at least going to push down and touch this gap. So I looked at it like the chances of price going up from this random spot right here. Now, mind you, there's a bit of traffic here, but I didn't really see that being the case because we were over here, right? And price is breaking structure at these levels as well. So I said there's at least a good chance that price is going to push down from this zone and give me a nice 1 to 2. And that's exactly why. It's just probability. I couldn't tell you for sure that price is going there, but based on probability, I know that the chances of price going down, right? The chances of price going down versus up is a lot higher. So you have to understand that you don't know what the market's going to do, but you have probabilities. And once you understand this about probabilities and percentages, you'll realize, okay, cool. So now that I know that this is about probabilities, the only way I can actually be profitable is if I use correct percentages and good risk management. What does that mean? It means since I can't guarantee this trade's going to be a 1 to 3, a 1 to 5, or that is going to win, I can only what's the word I'm looking for? Not hope, but I can only put myself in the best position for it to go in my direction. So since it's out of your control and it's all probabilities, then you realize that the most important thing is not if the trade wins or loses, but how you manage how much you lose. So once you realize that, you're like, okay, well, since the probability is 60-40, my win rate is 60%, that means I have to make sure that I'm winning more than I'm losing, or at least I'm making more when I win than how much I'm losing. And then you start focusing on risk management so that you can take all the trades you want to trade and still not go down. If you have a 70% win rate, you're winning 7 trades out of 10. You can afford to lose 4 in a row. You can afford to even lose 5 in a row because based on your strategy's edge, you not only will you make that back, when your streaks are hitting, you are going to go on a wild run like what happened to me today. You see what I'm saying? I can literally say I'm done for November. I can say for November, I'm finished. I'm good. You see what I'm saying? So it's about probability and not about you being a perfect trader. When you're wrong, it has nothing to do with you being wrong per se. It's just that you mistimed the market. Because for example, the 2 trades that I took today that lost, they went in my direction. I was just early. Right? So do you risk 1%? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I risk 1% on all my big accounts. Right? But remember, I only risk 1% when I'm above the initial balance. So if it's a 50K account and I'm now at like, just starting, I can risk 1% because I'm not below it, right? If I all of a sudden get into a losing streak and I'm down 2, 3 trades or 1 trade, whatever the case, I start risking 0.5% till I'm up. Once I'm up, I go back to 1%. That's it. Okay, let me go. Sorry, thing put in the stop loss. Kairos the third. Sorry, Kairos the third. I was talking to Fauci. Your stop loss is at 109,798. 109. Okay, perfect. All right, so you're in this trade and you're just adding to it. And let's see. Let's take a look here. All right. So what's your target? I know you're adding to it, but what's your target? Losing is the worst. Best loser wins. Yeah, losing is the worst. Absolutely. Thanks, Ranker. I started to cry telling myself I can't trade and all the demons started talking in your head. Bro, because, okay, you guys, let me say this real quick, okay? I'm going to try and get back to all the comments. Anticipate the word. Absolutely. But I think you can. Do you risk 1%? And having an edge is important too. Absolutely. Okay. All right. So, okay, guys, let me backtrack a little bit and help you guys understand something here. When it comes to trading, okay, and you starting to have these episodes where you're telling yourself, yeah, man, I'm not a good trader, or the reason why these conversations are happening in your head is for one reason. When you start having these conversations of I'm not a good trader, you know, negative, let's call it negative self-talk, okay? When this is happening, it's because of basically one reason. Too much is resting on this trading thing you're doing. What does that mean? It means you're treating this like this is do or die. It means you're treating this like this has to work. If it doesn't work, there is, like, I have no choice. You're putting too much. 107. You're putting way too much. Okay, got you. Nice. You're almost at TP. You'll be all right. The other day, somebody asked me about a certain position. I told them that, I think it was Vert or somebody, that this was like their last line of defense. And I kid you not, I looked at the trade this morning when I was getting on, and the trade literally came to that zone, went back up. I was very happy about that. For you, I would say you can see here. All right. So you're pretty much good for a hot minute. If price doesn't come back to this level, you're going to hit TP. All right. Okay. So let's get back into this. Brother thing. This thing has to work out. Bro, doing two different things at the same time. Yeah, I have to, guys, to try and help everybody who's in the chat, right? Some people are asking questions, and then at the same time, I'm trying to help Fauci. So, guys, by the way, I don't drink Prime. Let me just say this right now. I know you guys see the bottle. There's water in here. I don't drink Prime. The other day, my wife and I went to a little restaurant. It was like a shawarma restaurant. And then they had Prime as one of the drinks. And I'm like, you know what? People say a lot of stuff about this. Let me at least try so I can say at least I tried a Prime. Worst drink I've ever had. If you just put a bunch of sugar and water, that's what you have. Prime is absolutely horrific, especially this flavor. Way too sweet. Terrible drink. Anyhow, so the problem, Fauci, with you is that you're putting too much on this. You're treating this like, bro, this has to work. If I fail, then, you know, everybody who was counting on me, everybody who I'm supposed to help, you know, my future. Bro, calm down. This is not the World Championships. This is not the Olympics. This is not, you're not Goku having to fight Beerus to save the earth, okay? You're Fauci. What you're becoming is a profitable trader. Oh, ad break. You're becoming a profitable trader, and it takes a certain character to become a consistent trader. It's not about win rate. People have high win rates and still aren't profitable. In fact, I'll tell you guys right now, when I first started trading and I was losing a lot, my win rate was like 80-something%, almost 90%. Do you want to know why? Because when I enter a trade like this, right? As soon as, let's say I entered here, let's say stop loss here. As soon as price got to like right here, I'm already closing the trade. I'm already out. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's enough profit. I'm done. But when I'm losing, I let price go all the way up to my father's house, right? So what was happening is that I was heavily, like my risk reward was skewed, okay? Because I had a problem with holding trades. Psychologically, it was very difficult for me. So my win rate was high, you see what I'm saying? But I wasn't making money. So this is what I'm saying, like the type of mentality you need to have or psychological training that you need to go through. That's what trading is about. So the reason why I'm taking all these trades you guys see me take this morning is because I've learned to manage risk and I've understood my probability. And also what gives me confidence is not only my strategy, but the pair I'm trading. I know what I'm doing with indices. Like I understand what indices are doing. I'm not perfect. I don't know that. I'm not going to pretend like I wrote the algorithm or anything. I'm just saying I've married these pairs, so I really understand how they breed. So I can tell just by what price is doing, where price is going. If you ask me right now, what's price going to do at this level? I'll tell you, I don't know. For two reasons. It's 11:39. I don't trade at this time, so I have no idea. I stick to what I know. I trade from 8:30 to 11. That is prime time for me. Around 9 to 9:30 is my best setups where I hit TP in seconds and I'm blessed. You see what I'm saying? And it's because of how well I know these pairs. I know how these pairs form before they move. I know how they behave when they're about to absolutely go off. I know what's going on when they're reversing. I understand. So that gives me confidence. All I have to do is apply the ability to push buy or sell when the time comes and risk management. Risk management helps me stay in the game. I took 2 trades today and the first 2 lost. You know what happened on the third trade when I won? It completely swallowed the last 2 trades. Completely. And the next trade, I like tripled what I made on the first win. You see what I'm saying? So it's risk management, it's probability, it's psychology. That's all you have to do is just understand. So if you are over trading, remember when I was losing on the live challenge, what did I keep telling you guys? I kept saying we're gonna get him on the next one. We're going to get them on the next. It's just a matter of time. The only thing that sucked about that challenge was just that there was no setups, right? Like how I can find setups on indices. There was just nothing on Forex. Even today when I checked your JPY, I said, there's nothing. I'm like, man, these pairs are terrible, right? And probably because I chose the worst pairs. But no problem. I still love your JPY. My whole point is this. Excuse me. When you understand what it is that when you understand the pair and you understand your strategy, you just have to apply risk management and you can't lose. Like if I say, okay, I'm going to take 10 trades today and I'm going to manage my risk. Do you know if I'm risking, if I'm going 1 to 2, do you know I just have to be right half the time? Right? If I risk 1 for 2, I'm gonna lose 5, I'm gonna make 10. Okay, fine. What if I lost 6? All right, I lost 6. The 4 that I won were times 2, so that's 8. 8 minus 6, I'm still up 2R. Okay, I'm down, I lost 7. Okay, no problem, I'm down 7. I won 3 trades. 3 by 2 is 6, so I'm still down only 1R. So think about how much of a losing streak you have to go into if you're managing your risk correctly. You have to lose 7 trades before you're negative. 7 trades before you go into a really nasty streak if you're managing your risk correctly. So you can't really lose. And I know you guys don't have a 30% strategy or else you guys wouldn't be trading. I see you guys trade. I've seen Toby trade. The world trades against Toby and Toby still goes on top. I've seen Ludo trade. I've seen Paper trade. I've seen Maximus trade. I've seen Ranker, Show, Adib. I've seen all of you guys trade. And we just saw your trade, Fauci. Hitting a 1 to 5, you should not be talking about losing trades. It's because you're just taking these losses personally. You think when you lose, it means you're dumb or you don't know what you're doing. No, you lost because the market did nobody knows what the market's going to do. Don't get me wrong. There are days where I'm like 1,000% sure this move is going to happen, and it happens. But you know what can also happen in that move? It could just reverse. There are factors we cannot control that affect the market. That's just life. Learn to just deal with, set up a plan. Today I told myself, so what happened when I took those first 2 trades? I said to myself, this is the last one, because at that time, because of the way I managed my risk and I wasn't too sure about those trades, remember my maximum loss for every day is 2%. I was at like 1.5%. So I said, okay, I have like 0.5% left. If I can make it on this 0.5%, I'm blessed. That 0.5% went nuts. And I was able to make, in that one trade, I was able to make back all I lost and some. It's risk management. So I told myself, if I had lost that 3rd trade, I was done. That was it for the day. I was going to sit on my hands. Nobody likes it, but also what I lost can be made back in the next trade. That's how it is. Have you guys, correct me if I'm wrong, have you guys noticed that when you take a trade that you're not too sure about and you risk like, let's say you have a 10K account, you risked $5 on that trade. When it loses, does it bother you? You're like, nah. You just tried. It was like a flyer. You're like, no, let me see what happens. You risk $5. You risk $3. You risk, $20. It doesn't bother you. But when you risk $100 on that trade, then you're like, yeah, what the heck? You see what I'm saying? When you risk, because that would actually be 10 per, no, that would be 1%. Yeah. So if you risk 100% on that, it bothers you. Why? Because the amount of money you lost compared to the size of the account you have and what you're allowed to lose is a lot. It's all relativity, right? It's kind of like, I'm sure you guys have heard this before, but they say speed is a relativity. Speed is a relativity. Let me give you guys another, I don't want to call it a gem, but another word of advice, okay? So you managed your risk well, and you came back. Yes, Toby, that's exactly what I did. Fam, tell the truth. 1 to 2 is really game changer, or 1 to 3. Here's the thing. 1 to 2, you guys, if you guys want to start seeing money in your pocket consistently, 1 to 2 will do it for you. If you just apply yourself, wait for your setups, 1 to 2. You guys think about it. 1 to 2, you need 3 to 4 trades if you're taking 1 to 2. Right? Most of the time, if I hit the first 3 trades, I pass the account. Because what happens is that the percentages compound. By the time you get to the 3rd trade, you're not risking, let's say, $100 anymore. You're risking way more. And your take profit is going to be way more because you have more in the account. So, for example, if I have a 10K account, I'm risking $100 per trade. I won 3 trades, right? So I'm supposed to make $1,000. Now I'm up 600. So now that means the 1% is going to be on that 10,600 instead of the 10,000 alone. So that extra $600 will factor into the percentage. It gives me enough so that on the last trade, I only have to hit like a 1 to 2 point something, or sometimes a 1 point something, depending on what I was going for. So that's really what will do it for you. 1 to 3, you guys, let me tell you right now, 1 to 3, you are going to make so much bank. 1 to 3 is enough to change your life completely. You can hit a 1 to 3 at 60%. You'll be able to buy cars, do whatever you got to do. I promise you. Okay. If you notice, where's the trade that we took over here? I'll show you right now. Where is it? I'm going to get back to the speed thing in just a second. I'm going to get back to the speed thing. Not that. No, I think it was. Where is it? I think it's SPX 500. 1 second, guys. I want to show you something. Oh, there it is. You see this? I told you guys when you guys came on here, this was not actually a 1 to like 13. It was just a 1 to 2. That's all I take out of the market. This is all I need. I don't need that whole piece, even though it'd be nice. It'd be very nice to have a 1 to 13, 1 to 14, but I only need 2% of it. I only need this much. You see what I'm saying? So you guys like, and a 1 to 3 consistently, like, look, you guys saw all the trades I took today, they were all 1 to 2s. I don't have to wait that long for my trades to play out. I don't have to worry too much about price coming all the way up here in the reverse. I don't have to worry about that. 1 to 2, I'm usually good. All right. Let me go back to these comments real quick. Problem is revenge trading and lack of discipline. Absolutely. Sometimes greed. For sure. Imagine, doing this is wrong, but you still do it. This, you guys, emotional control, 1000%. It happens to me. There are days where I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't do this, and I still do it. Then I got to go pray after and be like, all right, God, like, please help me to manage myself better, because this should not be a thing at this time. But when I look into it, the reason why I'm still trying to enter trades is because sometimes it's not even money. There's something else that I did wrong throughout the week. Like, let's say, for example, I was supposed to deliver a product or a service properly. I didn't do that. I feel bad. I want to make up for it in the markets. That happens to me a lot. So I have to really check myself and be like, all right, calm down. Even when I lose, I'm on demo, I cry like I'm talking about we're trading view demo for free, and I still get emotional. Yeah, because you're putting too much on this. You're bro. How long have you been trading, Fauci? Let me ask you that before I even answer you that. Guys, I have a good news. I almost fixed my revenge trading. Adib. Guys, let's clap it up for Adib. Let's clap it up for Adib. That's amazing news, Adib. Congratulations. Very good for you. Bulls market up right now. Bull run. Baby bears market going to drop market. Makes a horizontal line. That's funny. Time. When you lose the first trade, you double down on the second trade. No, I don't. You guys, I'm telling you right now, that's another thing I don't do. If I lose the first trade, the second trade is going to be the same percent. I'm not going to double down and put in like 8 positions for no. It's because if I don't, and that next trade that I double down on loses, I've just cooked myself. I've dug myself a deeper hole. I don't do that. Or do you just take the same risk and then put your computer away? Yes, Fauci, that's exactly what I do. Take the same risk. If it wins, I'm good. Unless I see another prime setup. Fauci, takes the same risk for or lower. I think, okay, fam, have you ever been in 9% drawdown? Did you? No, never. Never been 9%. Don't get me wrong. I failed challenges, okay? I failed challenges before, so yes. And I've blown accounts. So technically, I've been in 9% drawdown. But I've never been, after I got profitable, I've never been in 9% drawdown, ever. I've never touched, I've not even seen 5% before. I think the most I ever saw was 3%. That's the most I've ever seen. Why did you choose 1 to 2 over 1 to 3? Excellent question. Guys, Fauci's asking why I chose 1 to 2 over 1 to 3. It's very simple. It's math. When I was looking at it, because I tried 1 to 5, 1 to 3, 1 to 4. I tried all of them. I looked at the data and I saw that 1 to 5 was hitting like 30 to 40% of the time. 1 to 4 was around the same range. 1 to 3 was a little higher, was around 40 to 50%. 1 to 3 was like 60 to 80% depending on the variables that I had to fix. And once I really got to it, I was around like 77% consistently. So I was like, bro, why would I risk losing all that money when I can just always take a 1 to 2 and be blessed? So that's literally why I chose it over. It works for me. The higher has a higher win rate, and 1 to 2 means every time I go into the market, I'm doubling my money. There are banks that are like begging for 12%. There are institutions that, don't get me wrong, there's Ben Simons, who is doing like 68% a year. But 2% every time you're doubling your money, 68% is great, but it's not doubling your money. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you guys that we take for granted these RRs. If I do 1 to 2 every time, I'm doubling my money every time I go into the market. You know how insane that is? Do you know what people would do for that type of profitability and sustainability if you could do it? It's insane. All right. I think, okay, found 9%. I show speed. I don't know what you're talking about, show. I think you're talking to someone else. I show meat. Okay, yeah, they're talking about something else. Adib, make you feel complete. 1 year in 2 days. I can't believe it. That's what I do. I go to fix that. Sorry, Fauci, I missed what you're talking about. I don't know. I just made myself calm down after losing a trade and then look at my trading plan. Adib, very good for you. Toby said, please teach us how. Okay, so Toby, I'm going to teach you how. I want to get to this speed thing in a second because we got like 10 more minutes before I got to bounce, unfortunately. But here is, so this is something I want you guys, if you guys take anything away from today's live session, this is my main takeaway. Speed is a relativity. What does that mean? If I said to you guys, a car is going 5 kilometers per hour, and I asked you if that was fast, you would say, hell no, that's slow, right? But if you compare that speed to, let's say, a snail, that car is going really fast, right? If I tell you I was doing 100 kilometers an hour, is that fast? You might say, yeah, that's a decent speed. Yeah, but what if I'm on the Autobahn and everybody's doing 300K? I'm slow. You know when you're on the highway, those of you guys who drive, you're on the highway, you're zooming past somebody. The person is doing like 80. 80 in a school zone, 80 in a residential area is really, really fast. You see what I'm saying? But on the highway, it's too slow. And there are days where if I'm going to Toronto, I'm doing nothing under 140, right? 140 kilometers an hour. I just stay consistent like that till I get to Toronto. When I'm chilling, there are days where I'm doing 120, 130, and somebody else will do this and make it feel like I was parked on the highway. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that from your perspective, you think you're not doing well. But if you had to look at it from someone else's perspective, you're way ahead of them. Speed is a relativity, meaning it depends on what you're comparing it to. If I compare, okay, let me ask you guys another question. The earth is spinning, correct? From what we know. Is the earth moving fast? You would say no, it's slow. Why would you say it's slow? Because I can't even feel it when the earth is rotating. All right, cool. But let's just type in, how fast is the earth spinning in kilometers? Let's see if we can get it. You guys, look at how fast the earth spins. 1,674 kilometers an hour. That's how fast the earth is spinning. And we think the earth is moving slow. Why? Because of what we feel from our standpoint on the earth, on the planet. It feels like the earth is barely moving. Sometimes you see the clouds, you're like, oh, wow, it's moving so slowly. It's going almost 2,000 kilometers per hour. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying all this to say, guys, stop comparing yourselves to what you see, what you think. Just relax. You're going to have to go at your speed and learn. And when you go at your speed and understand what it is that you need to fix about yourself, that consistent gain, the money you're looking for, they will all come gradually. You just have to, flat earth. Don't even go there, Toby. You just have to, you know what I mean? Just be patient. All right. So I'm saying all this to say, Fauci, stop. Try not to compare yourself to what you think you're going to be. Just relax. Okay. You may think you're progressing slowly, but compared to other people, you're doing really well. All right. Toby said, please teach us how. I'm going to get to that in a second. Bro, the key is to feel calm down. That's a good point. If you feel calm, you execute better for sure. Me too. I just take 10 points in NQ and success rate is almost 9%. Yeah, Ranker, you guys, Ranker shows us his trades all the time. Ranker's trades are insane. Ranker will get into a position like this. The other day he showed us. He was in a position like this. His stops were literally here. And the crazy part is that bro was risking, from right here to here, bro was risking about 2K. He was aiming for like 18. You see what I'm saying? But he knows what he's doing. He knows what works for him. He knows how to scalp. And in that same time, somebody took that same position and this is where they entered. This is where they're going for, right? Like it really depends on you. You don't need those 1 to 15s. Whatever you can get 90 points, you're good. All right, bro, look at my DM. I will. We were talking about emotions in trading game. In the trading game, in 2 days, it will be 1 year. Okay, guys, so imagine this. Those of you guys who've been trading long, can we just give Fauci a reality check? Fauci's been trading for 1 year and is crying that he's not consistently profitable. Can we all just tell Fauci what trading is really like? Do you know that even if you became consistently profitable, not consistently profitable, but like let's say you found some profitability, you wouldn't be able to sustain it that well? Like the things you must become, the things you've got to go through in order for you to be somebody who can turn this into a living, 1 year is not enough. even if you make crazy payouts, you're gonna see you go into dips, and that's where you can't manage it. I'm telling you, 1 year is nowhere near enough. On average, it takes people 2 to 3 years. On average, Fauci. You just got here, huh? You just got here. So you guys remember the meme where the guy was like, "Excuse me, sir, how many genders are there?" And the guy was like, "Bro, I don't know, man. I just got here." Right? You just got here, Fauci. No, earth flat. The earth is flat. That's why you can't feel it. All right, guys. I'm not even going to go into the flat earth conversation. Y'all do you. All right? Like, just, we're not going to go there. I'm going to look at your DM in just a second. I got to answer Toby's question. Karis the third is talking to Ludo. The earth is moving like 1 billion kilometers. Adib is the real scientist. Flat earth, LOL. Bro, it's almost 2 years for me. There you go. It's my 5th year and I'm not. Okay, there you go. Toby started in 2019. Now, Toby, I guarantee you need a minor adjustment. If you've been trading for 5 years, you're already a profitable trader. There's something that you literally need to correct and you'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. All right, Fauci, so you can see 1 year, you need to simmer. You know what I'm saying? Calm down. It's not that deep. You're overdoing it. All right, so Toby said, teach us how. Toby, what were you asking me to teach again? Bro, I got the entries, but still. There you go. Yeah, bro, I've seen your trades. You can trade. You can trade. Here's the thing I saw with you. Toby, in fact, show me your last setup. I want to analyze your last setup before I go. We got like 3 minutes, guys. Who wants to argue the earth is flat? You guys have at it. Argue when I'm gone. I'm my 2nd year and I make profit, but my greediness kills me. Oh, you guys, do you see what Ranker is saying? Ranker, shout out to you, by the way. Excellent confession there. You guys see what Ranker's trade? Some of Ranker's setups are insane. But you hear what he said? He said greed kills him. Do you know how difficult it is to overcome greed, especially when you're able to take the trades Ranker can trade? Ranker is what you call like when you're kind of blessed with a curse. It's like his skill is there. He's highly skilled. He's kind of like K-Dot and I think Sako's the same. They can hit root setups. But because of that, bro, look, I just made 10K in that one move. I just made 9. There's this like, yo, the next one I think I could do. There's a high that comes from hitting these extreme TPs and RRs that most people can't hit. And what happens is that sometimes you can develop this like falling in love with the trap of I can always make more. This is why a lot of you guys remember in my Instagram stories, I said you guys belong here at the casino when you guys are keep hitting buy and sell. This is the issue. You're addicted to the, what's the word I'm looking for? The trading game itself. Right? You guys, trading is a business. You have to treat it as such. You got to learn when to say, okay, let me walk away. For the sake of what? The business, not you. So Ranker, for example, you took a trade. You're up 4K. Think about the business, not you. You want to make another 6K because you think, I let it run and read too much. There you go. There's another issue, right? You see, there's things. These are all psychological things, right? So you got to think of it. Ranker made 6K today. His account is a 100K account. He's up 6%. For the sake of the business, not because of you. You might be able to make that 10% today. For the sake of the business, you need to walk away. Because imagine you had shareholders and they said to you, hey, you made 6% the other day. We're making really good profit. Where's the 6%? And you said, I let it run in red and now we're down minus 4%. You think they would keep you as the boss of the company? They'd fire you in a heartbeat. They would not even let you sit at the table. Right? So you have to... you have to be disciplined enough to walk away. All right, Toby, I'm looking at Toby's trades right now. Let's see. See, Toby, see what the issue is? Why? First off, I can tell just by how you entered, you what's the word? You underestimated how far you thought your trade would go. I literally saw that reversal coming way before I saw the next page. Okay? Now, my question to you, Toby, let's forget about that. Why was this move not enough? Just judging by the size of this, you were at least up a 1 to 2 right there. Why was that not enough for you? Why didn't you, if you're aiming for this, why didn't you at a 1 to 2 close at least half? You know what happens if you're aiming for 1 to 2, you close half at a 1 to 2? If you're risking $1,000, right? And you're trying to make $2,000. When you get to $2,000, cut it in half, right? So when you get to 1 to 2, cut half, then you've secured 1%. Move your stops to break even. You know what happens? You can at least walk away knowing that you made 1% today. Why not do that? Why not do that? You let price come all the way down here, and then reverse on you. You see what I'm saying? You're it seems like you're not, what's the word I'm looking for? You are not, you have a good strategy. Your win rate is probably not bad, but I think you still haven't figured out how far your trades can go consistently. Like, I know the lengths of my trades. That's why I told you guys I was aiming for certain targets in certain areas, because I've seen in the past where price usually reverses. You've got to know how far your trades can go on average so that you don't fall for these, because you left like 3% on the table. Bro, go tell your mom, I was up $3,000 today, and then I decided to just not keep it. Then I lost $2,000. And see if your mom doesn't uppercut you back to wherever she gave birth to you from. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's going to hear you do that and be like, great job. They're going to be like, what the hell are you doing? So 3%, being up 3%, Toby, you have to learn to at least take some off the table. And that's the other part of my rules. If I'm not trading, you guys are laughing. When I take these trades where they're like, really big positions like this, I judge the candles. Once I get to 1 to 2, I start either managing, not trailing my stops, but start, moving things up and stuff like that. And I get to a certain level where I say, if price goes below here, I close the trade. You have to manage. You can't give all of this back to the market. Why? On that low, I was up like 0.5. Yeah, but how much did you risk? Because judging on your position, what's his name? Toby. Judging on your position, forget about how much you were up. Judging by the risk to reward position here. Over here, you're up at least 1 to 2. Over here, where it reversed on you, you got to at least a 1 to 3. So that means if you were up 0.5%, you're risking like what? 0.2%, 0.5%. So yeah, like almost 1/4%. At least 1/4% you were risking. Not a quarter. You were risking like a fifth of. Long story short, whatever you're risking, you were up 1 to 3. You see what I'm saying? So you should have at least closed some. And so that tells me the way, okay, there you go, 0.2. That's what I was trying to think of, 0.2. There you go. So that means you got up to about 0.5%. You're up almost 3R. Take some off the table. Because what's better, making 0.2%, securing 0.1%, let's say, or 0.10%, or losing the whole 0.5 you're risking, or 0.2, like, you know what I mean? You got to take some off the table. So that's my best advice to you, Toby. I want to visit one day. Come, Fauci, I'll show you around. Yeah. I want to go there too. I'm traveling in December again, God's willing, if God allows. There's a couple places my wife and I want to go, so we will, excuse me, hopefully be able to go to a nice place. Maybe Dubai. We're thinking maybe Dubai. We'll see. I had to fix my plan book this weekend because I was hearing you repeat 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 2. So I wrote in my book to take 1 to 2, and I broke that rule. Fauci, at least you tried. At least you wrote it down. You made an effort. I'm proud of you. All right? I'm proud of you guys. Guys, I do have to go. It is 12:04. Got lots of work to do. I have a lot of products and stuff to put out as well for you guys as well. So, so yeah, guys, it's amazing. It's been amazing talking to you guys. So because I did today, tomorrow there's not going to be a live stream. So basically, I did one yesterday. I did one today. That's 2 for the week. I may do one on Thursday or Friday. We'll see. All right, guys. We'll see how busy the days get. But I'll try to be consistent for you guys. And I hope you guys learned a lot. Hope you guys soaked up some of these, what you guys call gems. Right? And yeah, so love you guys as always. It's a pleasure. I'm glad to be back. Missed you guys. Thank you for WStream. Thank you. Love each and every one of you guys. I'll see you at some point this week, God willing. If not, we'll find some other way to get it done. Mr. R is crying. Guys, don't make me feel bad, all right? I'm working on stuff to make it better for all of us, all right? Thank you, Fauci, WStream. Thank you, all right? So I love you guys. You guys have a great one. I'll try to be active in the Discord as well. But until then, guys, love and safety, as Fauci always says, guys. Peace. Love you guys all. Take care. See you in the next one. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Have a good day, guys. Yeah, peace out. Peace out, guys. Last stream. At least stream on my birthday. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I was about to end this. When's your birthday? I just hit stop streaming, but the pop-up came up. Bye. See you, Adib. When's your birthday, Toby? Real quick before I go. Oh, I'll for sure stream on your birthday. Just DM me. DM me, all right? I'll stream on your birthday. Happy birthday in advance, brother. Love you guys. Take care. Peace.